evening. We have one starting at around 6 o'clock-ish before the evening service. So we invite you to come not only to worship, but also for some fellowship. And this was sort of my idea, I guess, so I'll take the credit or the blame. But there's going to be donuts afterwards today because I grew up in kind of a tradition in a nice little Wisconsin town where everybody ate their Polish punchkis, if you know what those are, before the day before Ash Wednesday. And so I decided, we don't have Fat Tuesday here, so we're going to have Fat Sunday, okay? And so there will be donuts for you after the service today as well.
It's literally Fat Sunday when you eat those donuts.
Yes,
right?
it is. That's right.
So be good. Yeah, check that out. Also, Tuesday morning Bible study. We are starting up again to join us. That's Tuesday morning, 7:30 here in the kitchen. That'll be every Tuesday going forward. So if you want to join us for that, you certainly can. In our, as our congregation, Family of Faith, over the last year, I guess 2022, we had our LWML quilters. We're making quilts. You saw a lot of in the different items, the personal care items every week, and all of those were assembled. As you've been watching the news or hearing the news, you saw the earthquakes over in Syria, Turkey, all of that that's going on. Lutheran World Relief took a lot of those quilts and personal care kits and are sending those off to Syria and all of that. And there's a short little video.
Thousands of the quilts and kits that you all have made throughout the year will reach earthquake survivors in some of the hardest hit communities. God, we pray for our neighbors whose lives have been devastated by this earthquake. May these quilts wrap our neighbors in your love and fill them with the hope and peace that is found in you. Amen. To all of our quilters and kit makers and churches, we want to say a big thank you from Lutheran World Relief. It is your compassion making this quick response possible. If you'd like to give further to help get these supplies and other urgently needed supplies delivered, you can give it the link below. Your love will be on the ground and reaching our neighbors soon.
You may be seated for the Old Testament reading.
"13." That's scary. Moses strikes the rock. Now there was no water for the congregation, and they assembled themselves together against Moses and against Aaron. Our brothers perished. The people of
The Holy Gospel today is from Matthew chapter 17 and is the story of the Transfiguration. I invite you to rise for the reading of the Gospel. And after 6 days, Jesus took with him Peter and James and John, his brother, and led them up a high mountain by themselves. And he was transfigured before them, and his face shone like the sun, and his clothes became white as light. And behold, there appeared to them Moses and Elijah talking with him. And Peter said to Jesus, "Lord, it is good that we are here. If you wish, I will make 3 tents here, one for you, and one for Moses, and one for Elijah." And he was still speaking when, behold, a bright cloud overshadowed them. And a voice from the cloud said, "This is my beloved Son, with whom I am well